Oh, don't try to look as jacked as possible when filming these, and also stare that way. Got it. What's up, everybody? Um, I was asked on my YouTube channel by, I think it was Jack Lifts. There, it was like a week ago. He asked me why I would keep competing in strongman. Oh, you can see that zit on my chest. It's gross. Steroids. Not really. Why I keep competing in strongman or keep doing strongman at all if it got me so hurt. And the reason is because I love it. No, really. Wouldn't say that strongman itself is more dangerous than anything else. Competing at an elite level and pushing to be as good as you fucking possibly can, and that being your only goal, has a lot of risks for injury. It doesn't matter the sport. Some more so than others. And when you have that kind of mindset, you're going to you don't put your health first, so then you get hurt. And how I'm doing it now, hopefully, is I'm dabbling. I'm having fun again. It's more like, oh, I can still kind of do this. I might not be the best in the world. People might not say I'm jacked and tan anymore, but I can fucking... I refuse to give up on trying to be the best possible version of myself at life. Physically, mentally, emotionally, financially. Like, that is... I love pursuing a goal, and the way I like to train is doing strongman movements. Don't plan on doing the ones that have a very high risk of injury or pushing them to a point where you're teetering on that line of, am I improving? What's the risk of failure here? Like this show I'm going to do next month, which in December 2015, has a 200-pound Husafell, like a 15-pound, like I gotta hold some hammer and try not to get bored until my muscles give out or my mind does, like a front hold, a car deadlift, which is for max. So I don't have to go up to a complete max for that, right? And an axle clean press for max, which I also don't have to go. I don't have to go to where it's a failure. Like I can just go and hit a good attempt and go on with my day and see where the fuck it leaves me. And why I'd actually compete is because I want to see if I can still do it. And I might completely break my body, but that's how it is. But I have that mindset of always wanting to get better, and training with a goal and having some sort of date is a lot more fun than just going in the gym and just kind of moving weights around and not really having a goal. I have to have some sort of goal. I'm too fat and undisciplined, and I love ice cream too much to want to do bodybuilding, and I don't really... I look at like the competing part of that, and I don't see how that interests me at all. Plus, I'm not in the shape to do that. And powerlifting, I feel for me right now, there's more risk of injury for that because I have to lift maximal weights, and I just don't enjoy the competing aspect of that, and it's not my field. I like strongman. I want to compete in strongman, and I want to see how I still am, and kind of more so prove it to myself again, because it was very depressing to be done. So why I do it is because it's what I do. I run the most viewed website on the internet for information solely on strongman that there is. You can look it up. Maybe it isn't, but it is. So I kind of have to walk the talk a little bit. And it's not for other people. I feel like towards the end of my career, which you can't really say that in an amateur sport that you pay your entire way through and has no prize money. It's called a hobby. Through the end of competing at a hobby at an elite level, I really wasn't doing it so much for myself. It was more like I have to achieve this thing to show I'm this great in this, blah, blah, blah. And I think a lot of other people can relate to that, and you kind of feel like, well, you're so good at this, you're one of, you're right up there in the mix, your name's always mentioned on who to look out for the show, that you feel like you're kind of obligated to do so. Even if you look at the events, you're like, fuck, that looks like shit. That doesn't look fun. Oh, it's in this place? I don't want to go to, bumfuck, which is where they always are, like, and it's nothing against, like, the sport. Like, that doesn't look fun. That's not how I'd want to spend $1,500 to travel to go, lift weights for 2 days at. But I can do a local show. I can do some log presses, some stuff, and I just kind of want to lead from the front. I want to have a good example for my clients and people that watch this, and I'm going to try to do it in a way where it's just fun and going at that 80%. And I want to prove, like, all these things that I learned doing stupid shit, hurting myself, that now I tell everyone to do that doesn't hurt themselves, and I feel like I have a way where I can improve and make myself better than I ever was without hurting myself. So that's the challenge. So the reason why I would do it again is to challenge myself and to prove to myself this time that I can do it. Why do we do anything?